I am in the north of Tanzania, in the entrance of one of the most famous national parks.
Yeah, it was very tiring, Anil. Really a bumpy ride.
I already missed all the show, Just 2 minutes drone shot cannot kill anyone, cannot change anything. Elephants, whose numbers once reached millions, are being killed very rapidly due to poaching.
There is a lion laying under a rock. Wow.
Hello everyone, welcome to the video and the channel. Today I am in the north of Tanzania, in the entrance of one of the most famous national parks, which is Tarangire. And when I was traveling with my motorbike, it is impossible to enter the national parks. So thanks to my brother Ahmed, we decided to leave the motorbike and join a safari trip. So in this video, you will see a 4 days long safari, and I also don't know what we are gonna see, what kind of animals and what kind of things that we will experience. But in this video, we will discover it with you. So the plan is basically to cover 3 biggest national parks, which is Tarangire, Serengeti and Ngorongoro. And it will be a 4 days long trip. And this is the first moment of the trip. And we are in the entrance of Tarangire National Park. All right. As soon as we entered, we were greeted by herds of zebras. For the first time in my life, I had the chance to observe them so closely and for such an extended period. They are truly beautiful creatures. Then came the antelopes, followed by baboons, turning the scene into a complete visual feast. From behind, curious meerkats began to emerge and join the crowd, known for their vigilant sentry duties, which many of us have only seen in documentaries. Meerkats are native to Africa and remarkably resilient. Since they are not commonly seen, I never expected to encounter them. But Tarangire revealed all its colors with generosity. Around 10 different species so far, and we were still going. At the water source, you can often witness many animals gathered together. We even hoped to catch a glimpse of an hunting scene. As we moved forward slowly, we suddenly encountered a group of elephants heading toward the water. It was a breathtaking moment. We are in the danger zone. Honestly, the experience so far hadn't satisfied me. That's why we decided to follow the elephants to a nearby water and mud puddle. These majestic creatures, once numbering in the millions, are now being killed at alarming rates due to poaching. The elephants, with tusks nearly 3 meters long, are already extinct. Only those with tusks about a meter long remain, and even their lineage is in danger. We also observed the buffaloes, Africa's most dangerous animals, weighing nearly a ton. Then, just as we were leaving, we caught sight of an ostrich, which brought us some last-minute joy. But what came next was truly the highlight of the day. A cheetah mother, rarely seen in Tarangire, lying calmly with her three cubs. We watched quietly for 2-3 minutes, carefully not to disturb them. Not many people get to witness something like this. You are very, very lucky, our driver said.
It was an amazing safari in Tarangire. So we came to our campsite. We are not gonna stay in the tents today. There are some super little, super small bomas. They call it Boma, which is a cottage. I will show you inside. It was an amazing day, especially the elephant passage was unbelievably amazing. And next day, good morning everyone. We woke up at 7, we had a breakfast, we loaded the car, and now we are heading to the most famous national park in Tanzania and probably in the world, to Serengeti. After a 30-minute drive, we came to a touristic spot. The aim to stop here is to load our tents and mattresses, because there were hundreds of different options for the safari, and we have tried to choose the cheapest one, which is staying in the tent and carrying your own cook to cook your food for your lunch, for dinner and for breakfast. So that was the cheapest option. But in Tanzania, especially in Serengeti, luxury has no limit. You can find $4,000-5,000 hotels, and you can fly there, and you can take an air balloon tour and everything. So you can choose according to your budget. We stopped here, and this is also a touristic point. Rich people come here and wait for the cars to load, and meanwhile you can check all the paintings and carvings and everything. But also it makes it so expensive, so you need to bargain and always start with the price of one tent. And you can go up a little bit, they can come down a little bit, and if the price is good for the product you're gonna buy. So overall, everything is mostly handmade. They will be expensive, but they're quite nice. But my humble advice is instead of spending few thousands of dollars in those paintings or carvings, there are so many trusts working with orphans, working with children and everything. So put that money in those places and try to create a difference in this continent.
Just as we loaded the items and set off, we encountered a 15-minute rain. The driver kept muttering to himself, but I never understood what it was about. Anyway, we'll see. Probably something ahead. Now we continue our journey towards the Serengeti. Jumbo!
After a super bumpy and super shaky and really tiring, like 2 hours of journey, we came to the end of Ngorongoro National Park and the entrance of the Serengeti National Park. We really needed to have like 10-15 minutes break here. And after the break, we will continue to Serengeti and we will have our lunch break. Hello. We don't buy anything. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, we don't.
5,000.
Thank you.
5,000.
No, thank you. Take it.
5,000.
Take it.
5,000.
Take it back. No, no, no. I will leave it there. No. Thank you. Thank you.
$1.
No dollar. After more than 9 hours on the road, we came to the campsite. They are gonna pitch our tents and we have mattresses and we will spend the night in the tents after a nice dinner probably. Now I am with Deepak, one of our 7 people group. So how was the day for you?
Yeah, it was very tiring, Anil, and it was really a bumpy ride. Though we saw some good animals like buffaloes,
Hyenas.
one of the big 5, hippos, hyenas, and zebras were all very looking very beautiful, and the view was very amazing and mesmerizing.
Definitely, I agree. But like, would you come to Serengeti again after all this bumpiness and like tiredness?
I think I would love to.
You would love to?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the difference between you and me, you are sitting in the front.
Yeah.
And we are sitting in the very back. So like we were shaking. And with my brother and me, we're thinking like Serengeti, okay, but okay. The one sitting in the front liked it.
I think if you want to come again, you have to sit in the front.
Yes, this is a good advice. If you are coming to Serengeti, try to sit in the front. Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.
Everyone, we woke up early, we had our breakfast, and with the first light of the day we started the safari in Serengeti National Park. And our campsite was just in the middle of the nature, and during the night we heard a lot of different noises from different animals, and now we are in the jeep to see those animals. After the buffaloes that were standing in front of our campsite, a pack of hyenas greeted us. We watched them for a long time since there were so many hyenas, but I guess they had just held their morning meeting and went on their way. With the first light of the morning, I photographed antelopes and giraffes. And to our luck, we encountered the world's smallest antelope, the dik-dik, which is only 30 centimeters tall. Just look at this. It almost disappears among the grass. There is a lion laying under a rock. Wow. He literally passed 2 meters in front of us. You know, safari is all about luck. After this lion show, our Serengeti mammal parade begins. These are powerful animals, like tanks, with weights approaching a ton. At the same time, they are also one of the most dangerous animals for humans. In second place are the zebras. Because their fur is extremely short,
zebras look as if they have been painted, and none of their stripes are the same as another's. Despite numerous studies, the exact purpose of their stripes is still unknown. However, the most common belief is that they have a deterrent effect against insect bites. Okay, the deterrent effect is not related to the fact that none of the stripes are alike. The name zebra comes from the Portuguese word zebro, which means wild horse, from the time when Portugal was a colonial power in these lands. As we continued on our road, the true king of the forest, the elephants, greeted us. Elephants, the largest land mammal, can reach up to 4 meters in height and weigh up to 10 tons. They probably owe this to the 150 kilograms of vegetation and 200 liters of water they need to consume daily. Since they don't have much trouble with hunters, they comfortably feed and raise their young. Knowing that elephants won't run away, we are truly savoring this moment in the wild. Antelopes, with around 30 different species here, have become a species that humans have never been able to domesticate due to their aggressiveness, incredibly fast running, and remarkable ability to jump very, very high in the natural habitat. Hippopotamuses, which weigh as much as 1.5 tons, are among the largest mammals we can see. They are also the most dangerous, and it is reported that 500 people are being killed by hippos each year in Africa. You can easily understand why they are so dangerous when they open their mouth. Another interesting fact is that their closest relatives are dolphins and whales. Do you see the leopard here? As you can clearly see, it indeed has prey on the top right. I think it hunted it a day ago. In fact, it had eaten part of it before we arrived, and by the time we got there, it was already being cleaned. Afterward, it went into a pleasant sleep and we started our way back, leaving the leopard in peace. And the final part of our 4 days tour is a tribe visit.
How are you? Thank you. Hello. How are you?
So guys, my name is Leopard and I'm a son of the chief, and I'm happy to welcome to show you my father family. And here we are one family. We are a family of 125 people. And what we got to welcome to show you, first of all, they're going to have the welcome dance. After the welcome dance, we're going to start to show you how people they jump very high or competition dance.
The members of our team wanted to visit a Masai village on the way out. The Masai are a tribe living in this region, are engaged in livestock farming. They live over a vast area and their numbers can reach hundreds of thousands. Some tribes living within national park areas have turned to tourism, which is easier and much more profitable than livestock farming. They have turned the traditional aspect of their culture into a show to attract tourists coming to the national park. As I was returning to the vehicle, a Masai who was following me immediately came over when he saw I had taken the drone in my hand. Take a look at this situation. I can just open the clock and it will not go... I promise you, it will not go more than 3 minutes. Is it okay?
Let me... You know that is not a permission.
I already missed all the show, yeah. I already missed all the show,
Yeah.
talking to you here.
Yes.
Because you are trying to make my life harder. Just 2 minutes drone shot cannot kill anyone, cannot change anything.
Okay, so what to do? Let's meet with you.
They have turned the place they live into an open-air theater and they are earning money by showcasing their culture. But with extra charges for the drone, extra charges for the camera with a long lens, they completely ruined the enjoyment of the moment we were experiencing. While I was trying to show their lives to people in a more beautiful way and draw more attention to this area, they said they wouldn't allow anything without taking extra 80 USD from me. And at the end, when this greedy man realized I wouldn't pay, he backed out by claiming the state doesn't allow it, saying it's a natural park or something. Anyway, I didn't let it bother me any further and joined the team back.
I'm going to show the house,
Yes.
and I'm going to give one of my brothers to go to show the Masai house. Okay? So you are together or you are?
Yes.
Okay, you can be together. You can be together.
Okay.
So we're going to see the house. Okay?
Is it your house?
Yes. You're so welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to see inside of the house, but mind your head. House is too small.
Okay.
Come.
Thank you. Salam.
Come, come.
Opa. Opa.
Sit here.
Sit here.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Sit here.
Okay.
Sit. You
Me?
sit here. Yeah, you
Okay.
here. You sit here.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Karibu.
Asante.
I'm Liza.
Liza.
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Anili.
Anili.
Yes.
Are you brothers?
Yes.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
This is your home today.
Asante.
Our house always the same.
Mhm.
If you visit one house, is always the
We
same
came
houses.
to his house. This is a house built by a Masai woman. In Masai culture, all the houses are built by women. Men are responsible for water, livestock, and feeding the animals. Women build the house and take care of the children. This is also the house of a Masai family. He says there is a polygamy among them, and a man can have up to 10 wives, each with her own house. So each woman builds a house for herself and lives there with her children. The place where I'm sitting right now, let me take one of the lights. This is a small area. The bottom part is ladder. They sleep on the ladder. This is the part of the children. Right here in front of my brother Ahmed, this is the place where mother and father sleeps. There's a kitchen too. He says the fire area is used both for heating and cooking. You have only one wife.
But I like to have 5.
You will have 5
Yeah.
in total. Okay. And how many children you have?
I have yet one.
Yet one.
Yeah.
You are 26 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Phone. Asante san. Hello. Is it your house? Huh? Is it your house? What is your name? Huh? Idezi. And you? Anna. And me? Anili. Anili. Idezi. And you? Gina. Hey, Gina. They must have realized from the tourists coming and going that the best way to make money is through the emotional exploitation of children and the idea of providing education. As a result, they established a school here. They put on a show of "we are providing education," and at the end they ask, "Would you like to support education?" This is how they collect extra money from visitors. Education, or learning a foreign language, is not traditionally part of the Masai culture. In these Masai villages, where everything is staged for tourism, after everything we had in the last 4 days, we arrived at the camp where we would spend our last night, bringing along the fleas we had taken as unwelcome souvenir.
tomato chopped.
So what are you preparing?
I prepare a sauce.
A sauce.
Yes.
Amazing. For the fish.
Yes.
Oh, there is a master chef.
Yes, here.
Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Asante baba, asante. Baba, what do you have? Soup
Yes. And some spaghetti.
and some spaghetti.
Yes. Avete mambele.
Amazing. Asante baba.
We came to the campsite in Ngorongoro after the Masai village visit, and we sat for the dinner, and while we were eating, it started raining heavily. When we went back to our tents, we have seen tent has like leakage all around and water pots like this big again in the corners. With all my experiences, I decided not to sleep there and not to risk it. And the best idea was to sleep in the restaurant where we ate. We asked permission from the guys, and thanks to them, they gave us a really good mattress. Now I will show you this. And this is our 4-star hotel for the night. So, my humble advice, if you're coming all the way from your country to Tanzania or Kenya to do some safari and like have some once in a lifetime experiences, don't go with the cheapest one, because this is what you can end up with. So I'm gonna work a little bit, then we will have a dry and warm night here in the corner of our restaurant.
It is 5:20 in the morning, and the chefs are started coming to set the tables for the people, and we woke up. We had a great night, amazing night, really warm. No one came, no problem at all, no rain.
We have arrived at Ngorongoro National Park, one of the most important national parks in the world. This is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and it is also the world's largest volcanic crater, listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Thanks to the lake in the middle of the crater, it hosts tens of thousands of animals inside. When it erupted about 2.5 million years ago, the surroundings were covered in thick ash and smoke, like a blanket, burying the hominids of that period. It also covered many living beings and some of the oldest fossils discovered to date. The oldest fossil of a hominid in the world have been found near this crater. Of course, the British took many things from here and brought them to their museum in London. However, some fossils have remained here. The oldest human fossil in the world are still on display at a museum called Olduvai Gorge.
After the breakfast, we came to the entrance of Ngorongoro Crater National Park, and this amazing weather just welcomed us. So now our driver is checking in, and we will enter and go down to the center of the crater, and we expect to see so many animals. And this is our last day, and we hope we will have a magnificent end to this trip.
Why is the world famous Ngorongoro Crater and its national park so famous?
He hecho una panorámica, he hecho un vídeo.
Vamos a ponernos por un ladito.
The first stop of the day is the reach of the Ngorongoro Crater. This place is super famous and hosted so many documentaries because it is a natural water and food source for almost every kind of animal. And probably one of the best preserved areas in Tanzania.
I want the lighter.
He's lying down, like upside down.
Just in front of the bush. There are two, right?
We have just finished the Ngorongoro Crater tour. It was also amazing. And we came back to our campsite to have lunch. Then our 4 days long safari trip will be over. So there are maybe 50, 60 baboons in the camping place. So I want to say goodbye with those baboons to you.
And thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. Don't forget to subscribe down here so you don't miss the upcoming episodes from Africa. I will be uploading 2 new episodes every week. And now you can click here for the next video, or you can check out this playlist to keep exploring more African adventures.